Hi everyone, this is Gayle. I'm here with another box opening for the May Simply Earth recipe box. Now, I have to admit, usually I don't open the boxes till I'm online, filming, but I did open this early. I have been out of the country on vacation and got back early Sunday morning, which was Mother's Day. And of course, because it was Mother's Day, my children all wanted to do things for me. So it was a busy day, and by the time I sat down, which was last night, I couldn't remember. The box was heavy, and I thought there must be something extra in here. What did I order? So I opened it to see what it was. And I did find it, and I'll show you what it is. But this month's theme is hair care. Now, I don't know how many of you use products for your hair other than shampoo and conditioner. But these are a little bit more specialized. Of course, they're all natural, and you can make them yourself and save yourself some money, because I priced some of these. Matter of fact, a couple months ago when we had the face care, there was a recipe for a facial cleansing bar, and I made some because I really liked the feeling of it. So I went ahead and made some, put some in my vendor booth. I've sold a couple. But in pricing them, I went online to see what they sell for, and these little bitty bars of a facial cleanser were like $12 and $13 a piece. And I went, wow. And I made it for less than half of that. So anyway, this month is hair care. There's going to be a conditioner bar, hair styling wax. I don't know how many of you have flyaway hair or like to slick it back or whatever, but it's always good to have a styling wax. A hair and beard oil. So if your husband or boyfriend or brother or father has a beard, this is something even they can use. There's going to be a roll-on, of course. We have a roll-on every month, and a diffuser blend. And this month, we're also having a shiny conditioning hair mask. So that's going to be fun. So anyway, let me change my camera, and I'll show you what's in this month's box. Okay, here's their box, and I told you I already opened it. And what was making it so heavy was that I ordered some of the Simply Earth aloe vera, because the aloe vera that I had bought before I started with Simply Earth was a thick gel. This is very liquidy, and they have mixed it with something else, some citric acid and sodium benzoate, anyway, to make it easier to blend into our recipes. So I finally got some of their aloe vera. So I'm so happy to have that. And I also ordered another bottle of Breathe Easy. This is one of the things that sells very well in my vendor booth. They love the Breathe Easy essential oil blend. So I'm going to put those aside, and we're going to look at our oils. We have rosemary, spearmint, Good Vibes, which is a really good blend. Let me tell you what's in that. It's lavender, lemon, hoewood, geranium, and clary sage. And this blend is uplifting and supports healthy hormones. Don't we all need that? So that's the Good Vibes. And this one was one I was really glad was in a box, because I have bought it, but it's head soothing. It says, no one likes a throbbing headache. Put your mind at ease and head at rest with head soothing. Ingredients are lavender, frankincense, and hoewood. Now I don't have headaches, so I have not been able to test this myself. But I have talked to other people that have used this and said when they use it, their headache goes away. So I'm glad that's in a box. We also have conditioning emulsifier. Oh, that's nice. It says use this emulsifying wax to condition hair and skin. Melt with other oils in your recipe for conditioning benefits. All right. Haven't used this before, so this will be new. We have a bottle of argan oil. Now, I have bought a big bottle of argan oil because I love argan oil. It's the best thing in the world for my face. So we'll see how it works on the hair. And we have cetyl alcohol, which we use in a lot of our recipes. Of course, we have our labels. We have the labels for the tops of the bottles, if you want to use those. Depends on how you store your bottles. If you store them this way, you can just put the name of the oil face up. But if, like me, if you store it in a box where they sit straight up and down, you can put these on them, and it's easier to identify. And they also give you 2 labels for the roll-on and the diffuser blend that's in the box this month. This is the roll-on label that goes on your bottle. This is the hair conditioning bar, and this is the diffuser blend. So these are all of our labels for this month. So let's look at the recipes. I've already told you what they're going to be. This is Good Hair Conditioner Bar. And we use several of the oils. You do need a soap mold for this. If you don't have a soap mold, you could maybe use a what could you use in place of a soap mold? I use a silicone soap mold, and Simply Earth sells them very inexpensively, but you could maybe use it in a muffin tin or something, but that it's going to be hard to get out. I'll tell you that to begin with. So anyway, so this, and this also says the to get the GeoGuard preservative so that the bar doesn't get moldy and yucky. Here's the Control Natural Hair Styling Wax. And this uses the Good Vibes. This requires a 2-ounce jar. And let's see what it says. To use, scoop a pea-size amount from the jar, warm product between fingers, and style hair. As the wax is applied to the hair, it will cool and help hold desired style. Hair wax is great for shaping mustaches, controlling frizz, and building volume. So there you go. That's another one that the men can use. Let's see if it says anything on how to use the conditioning bar. It says to use, wet your hair, rub the bar between your hands to create a lather, and massage the lather into your scalp and hair. Rinse thoroughly. Store your conditioner bar in a soap dish with drainage to allow it to dry between uses. This product can also be used as a shave bar. So that's good for men and women. We can use it as a shave bar. And the styling wax, rosemary mint hair and beard oil. And this requires a 1-ounce bottle. And it says to use, rub the oil between hands and apply to the ends of the hair to moisturize and smooth hair. This hair and beard oil can also be used as a hot oil hair treatment. So that's all. If you're interested in any of that thing, this would be your recipe for that. If you have long hair, let me go back to this. If you have long hair, you know how I used to have long hair. Now mine is very short. But when I had long hair, it seemed like the ends would get kind of dry and frizzy feeling. And this would be good for anyone with long hair that wants to put it on the ends of, like the bottom 3 inches or so of their hair for that, treat that frizzy feeling. Soft and shiny conditioning hair mask. And these, you need things from your recipe box and the big bonus box. I think that's the first time I've seen that on here. That's good that they do that. Also from home, you will need some distilled water, GeoGuard preservative, which is optional, but if you want it to last, it's great to have, and then a 4-ounce jar, and then a thermometer, and an immersion blender or similar tool. And let's see what it says. It's got a lot of instructions. To use, apply a generous amount of the hair mask to your hair, wet or dry. Leave it in your hair for at least 1 hour. Then wash and condition your hair as normal. Enjoy shiny, soft, beautiful hair. And it says tips. If you prefer to make this recipe without a preservative, store it in the fridge and discard after 2 weeks, or when it smells or looks off. The hair mask follows the same procedure as a DIY lotion and can also be used as a lotion. It actually can be a lovely face cream. If you want to use this recipe as a face cream, cut the amount of essential oils in half for a 1% dilution rate. So this month's recipes all have double purposes, it looks like. That's awesome. And we have the New Meadows roll-on. Of course, we know what it says: to apply, use to soothe discomfort in overused muscles, as well as pulse points for a refreshing aroma. And the Daybreak Diffuser Blend. Our diffuser blend recipes has a recipe up at the top just if you want to use it once in your diffuser, directly into your diffuser. But down here at the bottom, it gives you a recipe on how to make a 5 milliliter bottle so that you can use it over and over and over again. And those 5 milliliter bottles also come in your big bonus box. So let me look on the back here and see. So many of these have long recipes. I don't know. This tells about this month's box. I'm just looking for next month, and then I'll tell you. Okay, so this month's box, it tells you what oils are in here and what it does. Head soothing soothes head discomfort and calms. Rosemary lengthens hair and strengthens hair. Good Vibes soothes emotions, promotes hormonal balance. And Spearmint soothes head discomfort and cools. So that is where, that tells you a little bit about what your oils do. And then there's usually, and here it is, a sneak peek at next month's box. Next month, the oils we're going to be getting is Beauty Within, cardamom, pink grapefruit, and cedarwood. And it says we're going to need, at home, we're going to need half, it says half, I don't know if it's a cup or it'll be on the recipe, but we need cornstarch, a serum bottle, and a lip gloss tube. Oh, that sounds like exactly what I love. I love serums, and I love the lip gloss. And so that's what to look forward to in next month's box. So let me, oh wait a minute, I haven't looked at this yet. This is a little pamphlet we get every month, and this is introducing DIY shampoo and conditioner bar kits. Want to learn more about making your own natural shampoo and conditioner bars? Check out our DIY shampoo and conditioner bars kit. And it's got the labels for the soap. It's lavender and mint shampoo bar and lavender and tea tree conditioning bar. So here's some QR codes if you're interested in checking those out. Let me straighten it up for you. Evidently there are two different kits, one for the shampoo bar and the other kit for the conditioner bars. And let's see what's over here. This is a brochure you can get. It's another QR code for a DIY hair care pamphlet. Or a guide, I guess they call it. But that is this month's box. So let me switch the camera. Okay, doesn't that sound like fun? I'm thinking that's going to be, it's going to be great doing these recipes. Now, I will admit, and I'm going to tell you that, I probably will not be making these recipes this month. It is a very busy month for me. As you can tell with my little short hair, a lot of these products are not something I would use. And I also have a hair loss problem. I have inflammatory hair loss. And I use a different recipe for my own shampoo for hair loss. But it also, you let it stay in your hair for about 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes while you're showering or whatever. But when I rinse it out, it leaves enough of the oil residue on my hair that I have found I don't need a conditioner. So I can't use the shampoo bar. I can't use a conditioning bar. Or I don't need a conditioning bar. So I probably will not make these recipes. I may make the diffuser blend just to see what it smells like. And if I like that, I'll tell you. But let me just tell you a bit about Essential Earth. I tell you this every month, but there might be somebody here that's never heard about it. Essential Earth is a small, I want to say family owned. I'm not sure who the other co-owner is. Katie and her husband started the company, and there may be somebody else, or else the co-owner she's talking about is her husband. I'm not really sure. But it's a local company in Wisconsin. They investigate and create all their recipes themselves. Katie is a certified aromatherapist, so she understands how these oils work, how they work together, which ones go together. And it's just really a great company. In addition to that, 13% of all of Simply Earth's profits go to organizations that are fighting human trafficking. And it's become such a huge problem in our country. So if just feel good that you're at least contributing something, that's worthwhile to our to our country. Our oils, if you've been a member of some of the other big box oil companies, their oils are pretty expensive. Simply Earth's oils are not expensive at all. I was amazed at what I was able to buy these oils at. And they say it's because they don't think it should be expensive to buy essential oils, especially if you're trying to detoxify your home. So most of our oil comes in 15-liter bottles. Now, depending on the oil, some of them do cost a little bit more than others, and if there is an oil that's expensive, instead of sending a 15-milliliter bottle, they'll send a 5-milliliter bottle, just so we can still use the oils and not have to pay an exorbitant price. And, if you sign up for the monthly recipe box, which I did 2 years ago, you learn so much. They have what they call the Hero Course, which is only available, it's available for free to your recipe box subscribers. And if you wanted to try it, get it on your own, it would be about $300. So that alone pays for your box. But I learned so much with that course. And it gets updated every month. Like this month, they're going to have these new products. The conditioning emulsifier. I don't know if they already have the argan oil in there or not, but they'll update everything and give you new and better recipes. So you get extra recipes in there too. So in addition to that, when you sign up for the recipe box, if you sign up using my code below, the link below to get to Simply Earth, it'll just take you to their website. you can do your shopping and you will save $15 off of your first box. Now the boxes normally sell for, oh goodness, I've been on vacation too long, $44.99, but with $15 off, that makes it $29.99, which is a great bargain considering you get 4 full-size oils and the extras for the recipes. You also get a free big bonus box, and I have shown that on previous months when I've gotten my new ones, because the free bonus box has 6 diffuser bottles, the 5 milliliter bottles. It has 6 roll-on bottles, because those are the 2 things we have a recipe in every month. So that's 6 months worth of bottles for your diffuser and your roll-on. It also comes with beeswax, comes with a jar of solid coconut oil, a good sized jar of solid coconut oil. It comes with carrier oils like the fractionated coconut oil and almond oil. So all that comes with your first bonus box. And if you use the link to get to the website that I gave you, then when you get to checkout, after you've ordered your, subscribe to the box, at checkout, there's another code below. I believe it's Mimi's Market Free. Everything will be below. And that will, after your box is mailed or whatever, they will send you by email a $45 e-gift card that you can use on anything on the Simply Earth webpage. So if you can see all the stuff that's available, you've got containers, you've got molds, there's bottles, there's oils, there's blends, there's diffusers, you name it, and it is on there. And you have $45 to spend right there, right off the bat. So give it a try. And you might be like me. I was going to join it just the first time and get all the extras and then stop. But when I got my recipe box and saw what the next month was going to be about, I thought, I kind of like that idea. I think I'll do it one more month. And here I am 2 years later, still getting the monthly box. And every 6 months you get a new big bonus box. So you're never out of your diffuser bottles and your roll-on bottles. Or your carrier oils unless you use it a lot. So thanks so much for watching. If you would, give me a thumbs up. It helps my standing on YouTube and makes me feel good. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. You can either leave a comment below or you can send a message. You know how you can send messages on these videos. And I'll try my best to answer your questions. If I don't know the answer, I'll look it up for you. So thanks for watching. Have another fabulous month and detoxify your house. Thanks. Bye-bye.